the insurance was up to date on the speaker. I wonder if they'd be okay with us returning 10% of the ship? Keep going, humans. We've got to find Steve. He's on the bridge and should know what to do. After all, that's what we pay him for.
Hey, Steve, that weird thing is still on board. No, not the Cromarians, the other thing. Yeah. Uh-huh. The one that got into the break room refrigerator last week. Yeah, that one. Well, just try to make sure it doesn't come with us. Keep the bridge quantum sealed until we get there. I'm right with you, just a little safer. I literally have no defensive capabilities. Oh, these claw thingies? They're, vestigible. You know, mostly for pressing buttons. To be fair, I do have this deadly acid I can shoot out of my... shut that damn system off and get this door open. We're running out of time here. You may want to grab one of those oxygen tanks. There's no telling how long you'll have to hold your breath. Steve, we've made it to the airlock. Just a quick trip across the outside of the ship and we'll be in the bridge sector. Alright, make sure you hold your air bladders closed, or whatever it is you do. I'll meet you on the other side. What a rush! You guys sure know how to fight the good fight. Steve, we're on our way. Seal everything behind us, prepare the bridge for emergency separation, and start spooling up for warp. Well, look who's been sitting on his butt this whole time. Steve, meet the cleanup crew. Cleanup, meet the intelligence guy. Looks like we're ready for warp. Disengage the bridge from the rest of the ship. Let's get the heck out of here. Warp us anywhere but here. Steve, engage! Looks like we're not going anywhere after this jump. The bridge only had enough plot fuel for a single warp. Hopefully we end up within linking distance of a galactic beacon. At any rate, it'll be nice to get away from all those bugs. Say, Steve, where'd we end up warping to anyhow? Really? This is the place. You had the entire universe to jump to, and this is the point at which you took us? You chose to take us to, oh, I don't know, the damn planet? When I said take us anywhere but here, I didn't mean this was an option. God damn it, Steve. What's that giant red blob moving towards us? Steve? You know, you always do this. Oh no, let's not go into that cave. Oh no, don't play with that generator. Oh no, we're all going to be eaten by Glicknox. If I didn't like your style, I would have had you reassigned years ago. Whoa! Oh! Hold on, everyone! Steve, hold me! God damn it, Steve. good, you're awake. You humans sure sleep a lot. And at the most inconvenient times. Steve and I are going to stay up here and try to get some of the salvageable ship systems up and running. And maybe find a sandwich or something. Just go exploring down that path and watch out for bugs. They're definitely awake and know we're here. I'll radio you some instructions when we get a better lay of the land.
Hey, how's that sandwich coming? Hey, cleanup crew? You may notice one of you sorta has a nuke strapped to their back. Yeah, we sorta glued it on. We can't risk another research sample incident. Red. Can't remember who we put that nuke on because I don't see colors the way you do. But the important bit here is that you cannot remove it. And if you get killed while carrying that thing, well, that's it. Game over, man. Got it. If the team member with the nuke dies, you're all done for. Better treat them real nice and watch their back. Steve, witch me. That means toss me a sandwich. God, you're so uncool. Okay, we know exactly where we are now. I've got some good news and some bad news. Good news is, we're alive. And Steve found some provolone in the mini fridge. Bad news, the speaker sort of crashed into one of the largest Crumarian bone worlds, after being knocked out of the sky by some kind of Crumarian defensive hive. But let's focus on the good. That is delicious. Steve, grab me another one of those.
Insurance denied.
is just ahead. They actually filmed a movie here once. Pretty good, if I'm remembering right. I mean, the director did get eaten halfway through production, and both of the leading actors, but the character development was really, really solid. Steve cried at the end, the big baby. What do you mean the movie was about the humans? Jeez, Steve thinks he's a film critic now. Ha! Just a reminder, don't forget to keep whomever is carrying the nuke very, very safe. We're gonna need it. This little accident has put us in a very unique position to do some real good for the company, and some real bad for the Cromarian Planetary Network. Don't worry, it'll make sense later. Just trust me on this. Are you down the mountain yet? And, more importantly, how's the nuke? You'll need to look for an open gate or maybe climb over the wall somehow. Humans can definitely climb. I've seen those little weird bone nubs you have. Just remember, we don't have all day. And there's only like 3 sandwiches left up here. And there's no way I'm eating that one with all the ketchup. Of course you would, Steve. So disgusting. Poor settlers. No, seriously, they were super poor. Well, until the touring industry kicked off. And then the Cromarians showed up. Yeesh, not a good way to go. Keep looking for that communications array. If it's not broken, it should just turn right on when you hit a big button. And, Steve says don't go licking anything. I know you humans like to do that. Excellent. We're already getting a mild signal from that array. Steve's going to remotely angle it from here. Hang tight while we get in touch with the big guy upstairs, if you know what I mean. And don't forget about that nuke. Defend it with your lives. Wow, I never thought it was going to get this bad. We're all out of sandwiches. How's our little nuke carrier? Keep it up, champ. It's just about time to use that thing. We've called in rescue from the top dog himself. This is a big day for you guys. A very important mission. The CEO's on his way to digest this whole thing personally, but we need to clear the airspace first. Or rather, higher than that. We need to clear the space. Don't worry, I've got your back. Not sure about Steve, though. He's kind of self-centered. Thank you for using our company health station. There she is. Gorgeous, huh? Sure, she shot us down, but it really is a work of art, you know? I know your tiny human brains can't conceptualize concepts like beauty, but, bah. Kinda glad you didn't waste these sandwiches on them, eh, Steve? That's why you're my number one. You still appreciate a good lunch. This whole thing grew on top of that former mining complex. So here's the plan. You're going to walk right down into the hive. That'll be the easy part. And then we're gonna nuke her from the inside out. Then you have to, you know, run back out. Really, really fast. Hopefully you took track. And cross-country. You're gonna need both of those skills. Keep that nuke safe. You must be pretty deep in there, huh? Steve, shut up. Look for a good place to put that nuke, and then run like hell. I hope you've been keeping up on your company-mandated cardio. You for your company.
Nuclear device detected. Please clear blast radius.
I'm going to assume you've done the nuke thing and really upset the hive, because it is exploding with Crumarians. I suggest running. Very fast. About 45 kilometers an hour should do it. isolated. You're probably going to need to run at about 100 kilometers per hour to escape that blast. Humans can do that, right, Steve? Oh, maybe look for a vehicle. Perhaps some kind of mining equipment, or a sled, or, you know, anything faster than your puny legs. It's gonna be your only chance to escape.
Steve, don't try to move them. They've had a big day. Oh, heads up. Looks like the boss is here already. Let's go, let's go. Beam us all on board now. Please. Ah, I don't think I've been on the Stargazer since I was a larva. What a truly majestical ship. There's Jubbereth, our great CEO. Great job taking out that nasty defensive hive, by the way. He'll definitely remember that. Ooh, look at Jub go. One less Cromarian hive, I suppose. Well, I think this whole adventure has turned out rather well. Wouldn't you agree, Steve? Steve? Steve?